Ready to open the hood? UseTool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the ball control arms used in the video exclusively on the Mr. Auto website and through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. In order to make changes to the control arms in your vehicle, you must lift the front of the car and remove the wheels. This will give you full access to the suspension system. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Raise the front of the vehicle and put it in the 2-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You will then be able to take off the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. Start by brushing the ball joint retaining nut on the control arm, then spray it with degreaser. Using a socket wrench, an extender and an 18mm socket, loosen the ball joint retaining nut. Hold the screw using an 18mm spanner. Then remove it. Using a hammer, drive a fairly fine chisel through the opening in the axle stub at the level of the ball joint. This will cause the ball joint to widen slightly and make it easier to extract it from the control arm. Using a crowbar, lever off and remove the control arm on the steering knuckle. You now have to remove the stabilizer link bar. It connects the stabilizer link so that the wheels are always in contact with the ground. To do this, we recommend watching the video how to replace the sway bar link Qashqai 1. Lift the sway bar to access the control arm retaining bolts. Using a ratchet, a large extension and a 21-gauge socket, unscrew the front control arm retaining screws. Then remove them. Brush and spray the rear retaining nut of the control arm with degreaser. Then unscrew the screw using an 18mm spanner, a ratchet and an 18mm socket. You can now remove the control arm.
Please support us, subscribe and like the video, that will be really cool.
You will find the ball parts and products used in the video on the Mr. Auto site and in the link in the description. Take the new control arm. Start by brushing, then greasing the location of the control arm to facilitate the installation. Start by inserting the back part and sliding it into its housing. Once in place, roughly screw in the screws by hand. Pivot the control arm to put the front part into the housing. Once firmly in place, insert the screws and screw them back in. Finalize the tightening of the screws with a torque wrench. Replace the ball joint in the pivot. It may be necessary to pry it back into place. You can also use a hammer. Then you will be able to easily put the screw back. You have to insert the ball joint exactly in the middle, neither too high nor too low, in order to line up the ball joint print with the screw. screw the screw back in. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Put the stabilizer link bar into its upper housing and screw it in. Finish off the tightening with a torque wrench. Put the wheels of your vehicle back on and lower it to the ground. During this operation, you will work on the steering system of your vehicle. Checks on tyre alignment, when carried out by a professional, will guarantee that your steering system has been perfectly aligned and is in good working order. Finish tightening the wheels with a torque spanner. Operation completed.
Hello, if this video helped you, like and subscribe.